Hello, Assalamualaikum, apa kabar? Hello everyone, and outstanding morning. So how everyone feeling today? I hope everyone is healthy and safe. Alright, so my name is Amar, and once again, I will be your host for today. Alright, so before we start, allow me to run through some house rules so we can have an uninterrupted and enjoyable session. Alright, so make sure that everyone can hear me loud and clear. Alright, make sure that everyone how to fix your audio setting. So if you're using your phone right now, please make sure that you on the left bottom, you can see click the audio button. Okay, click to join audio button. All right, so dive in, click call via device audio. And if you're using your laptop right now, please click on the join audio button and make sure you click also join with computer audio. All right, click join with computer audio and make sure that everyone can hear me loud and clear. All right, so welcome everyone. Selamat datang, salam sejahtera. Welcome to our Edmark Kuala Lumpur pre-launch presentation. So are you excited? Please tell me if you're excited. All right, so of course, before we start, I would like to appreciate everyone who joined us for our meeting today. I would like to acknowledge and appreciate everyone for joining us on this beautiful evening. So thank you very much. Maraming salamat po. Merci beaucoup. What is in Arabic? Shukran kathir. Terima kasih banyak. Alright. So thank you for your time and your effort for today. So of course, in Edmark, we have this tradition. So for those who are new, welcome, selamat datang. So please share the links in our event for today. Please share the links. Tell somebody to tell somebody because this is an open event. It's for everyone. So you can invite your friend, your families, your Facebook friends also. It's anyone games today. All right. And of course, to start our day, to start our event for today, we have this tradition in Edmark. So we have this dance energizer. So we will dance today, guys. All right. So please help me to turn on your camera. Turn on your camera right now. Okay. Turn on your camera and please join us. Join me and my colleague Miss Elgin and Jessica for the dance energizer for today. So of course, the DJ, are you ready? Let's roll. Please open
Kawan-kawan goyang geleng-geleng, kita goyang bersama musik dari Hendro Engkeng. Atur gaya sama-sama dengan Diego Takupas, kita ikuti irama musik gaya yang berbeda.
Oh wow, outstanding, outstanding. Wow, what an energizing dance. So it was a wonderful start, guys. Adakah Anda bertenaga pada hari ini? So thank you Miss Eljen and Miss Jessica and also Mr. Frank, my friend, my colleague from KL. So thank you for the dance energizer. It was a wonderful start. And of course, I saw some of them, some of our guests here today is dancing with us. So now, of course, to start our event for today, we will talk about Edmark because some of you who are joined here for today, this is the first time. Maybe some of you are joined because you are invited from our leaders, and if you are leaders here in itself, if you first time joining us, welcome, 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 and of course, welcome to our pre-launch Edmark Kuala Lumpur event. All right. So now let's talk about Edmark. So for those who are here, sometimes you are wondering, what is this Edmark? Why do my friend invited me about Edmark International? Is this a Malaysian company? Is this what? All right. To know more about our event for today and who is Edmark, I would like to welcome you, our public relation and branding officer. She's one of the cheerful person here in Edmark today. Let us welcome Miss Vanita Mane.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much, Amar. Thank you, Jessica, Alden, Frank. That was really energizing. I had so much of fun. You know, it's 6 o'clock in the evening. It's normally the time we wind down, but I am winding up. Salam sejahtera, apa khabar semua, dan selamat datang to our event today. I am so happy to have all of you here with us today. But in true Edmark style, but the sun is always shining brightly somewhere in the world today. An outstanding morning and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, kawan-kawan and family and friends, right, from everywhere. My name is Vanita, and as Amal told you, I am the head of public relations and branding for Edmark International. I am also a Malaysian. That is why I am super excited and psyched to be here with all of you as my audience. Definitely.
Aujourd'hui comme mon audience. C'est vraiment un privilège et à tout le monde entier.
Love you all. Thank you for joining me as well. First, allow me to thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on behalf of my team, my colleagues, my family. Thank you. But you know, this is a story about us coming back to Malaysia, as Ahmad pointed out. And this is why we want to share this with you, because we want you to be part of this opportunity. We want you to be part of the Edmark family, and we cannot tell you anything better than this. Right? But before I tell you more about the opportunity, or rather, I'm not going to be the one to tell you. I'm the one who's going to give you a sneak peek. I want to tell you a story about us. The story that started sometime in 1984, you know, when we were known as Ever Dynamics, where a certain person by the name of Lo Ban Chai, inspired by the people spirit of entrepreneurship and the ability to create wealth, decided to start a powerful network marketing company and a business model that we call Edmark, with innovative health and household products for the world. Now, mind you, Sam, he is a visionary. He is who we call our friend, our father, and also our mentor. He saw what others couldn't see. He knew that in order to start something, it needs to start with the goodness of his heart. And he wanted to do more, ladies and gentlemen. He wanted everyone, and I mean everyone, not just here in Malaysia, but around the world, to enjoy a dream living. That is what he saw. And understanding that the opportunity gave us financial freedom and gave us the impact of livelihood, and also bringing us together as a family and as one, he decided to take his business model global, starting with innovative products like the rolling ruler and this super slicer, Sam, who's our boss, and also the certain Lo Ban Chai, as he's fondly known. Ventured into emerging markets where he started doing demonstration in countries with the biggest chain malls like SM Mall in the Philippines, and in the Middle East, where at that time They did a lot of the functions, or rather a lot of the demonstration under tents, and later on, of course, venturing into some of the biggest malls in the Middle East himself. After establishing himself in the Middle East and the Philippines, Sam knew he just needed to do more. It wasn't just about growing his business, but helping striving markets stay afloat and staying to survive and staying
Et
together.
puis, rester pour survivre.
Harmony. Let's say his venture is what people call calling, but I call it divine intervention. He took his understanding of gratitude, abundance, love, and compassion and turned them into a journey that he has not looked back since. In fact, his mantra of success was penned in a book entitled The 4 Pillars of Success to help others discover the success as well. He shared. He was never keeping anything to himself. He knew the best way was to share. A spiritual man, a motivational speaker, Sam knew that he had to help the people in emerging countries like Africa and around the world thrive. And his success, for the business in Africa became a culling stone that paved our footprint, paved Edmark's footprint. He started his journey in Ghana, Nigeria, which incidentally was meant to be the first leg. But eventually the invitations to grow the business and to build communities in places like Cameroon, Kenya, and even Burkina Faso started coming in. Today, we are in so many cities. We are in almost 30 countries. 30 countries, a multi-million-dollar company with a market presence, global market presence, and we have interest in business that's ranged from manufacturing, exporting, distribution, fintech, and real estate development, where today we're doing the soft opening of our first smart city project in Nigeria. It's happening right now as I speak to you. The soft groundbreaking ceremony is happening here, and we will be telling you a lot more about this project. Our reach is immense, as we are recognized as a household name global with penetration to even places like Canada. And I thank you, my Canadian family, if you're watching today. And this is all because Sam's vision to do good, spread opportunities that bring more to life than just monetary gains, but bring and grow opportunities. And today we are back here in Malaysia. In fact, our manufacturing arms, if most of you don't know, is right here in Petaling Jaya. I mean, right here in Selangor, sorry, I love Petaling, right here in Selangor, Malaysia. And, it's one of it's a world-class facility. Let me just tell you, $30 million worth with global recognized state-of-the-art machineries, a team that is fantastic, that's so diligent, an R&D team that does nothing but research, so that we can bring you the best of products, with the best of ingredients from around the world, from Madagascar right down to Australia. You name it, and we have it. And that's why we think this is the best time for us to come back when Malaysians need this the most, when we want to be part of when we want you to be part of us again. We've always been here. We've never actually gone. We've always been here. And what more, we have the necessary accreditation, the certification in place, including our halal recognition. Because we practice the highest standards that is worthy of everybody in the world and also here in Malaysia. On top of that, we remain a member of the Direct Selling Association of Malaysia, their community and their fraternity. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our story. We have never left Yuga, but now we want to come back. We want you to be part of it. We want to make so much a noise, and we want you to be part of that noise. But I can only do so much about Sam, about Edmark Industries, and about what we do around the world. So let us show you a little video that will explain it more with some music in the background and also some words. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Edmark story.
Edmark Group of Companies is a multi-million-dollar company with market presence in over 30 countries and is involved in various business interests from manufacturing, exporting, distribution, technological innovation, and real estate development. Edmark started as Edmark Group in over 30 countries and is involved in various business interests for manufacturing, exporting, distribution, technological innovation, and real estate development. Edmark started as Ever Dynamic Marketing in 1984. It is from this name that the word Edmark was conceived with the letter D in red to represent its perpetual dynamism. Inspired by the people's spirit of entrepreneurship and the ability to create wealth, Sam brings a powerful multi-level marketing business model to the world. And in 1999, Edmark's MLM business was born. Edmark ventured into the international market in 2004 with its first branch in the Middle East, specifically in downtown UAE. 4 years after, Edmark brought the MLM business to Accra, Ghana, the very first branch in Africa. In 2009, Edmark opened in Lagos, Nigeria, which accelerated the company's expansion to neighboring African countries. The growth of its MLM business has brought the company home by opening a branch in its factory site in 2011. In 2014, Edmark sets its vision into real estate development with the plans of building the Edmark City. In 2018, Edmark City Development Company's first completed project, the Podium International Event Center, is situated in Aramira, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria, and houses an event center, multiple commercial spaces, and a 6-story building for showrooms. Today, we continue to give the best service to all Edmarkers worldwide. 37 years in the business, Edmark stands tall and proud not only as an MLM company but as a truly diverse company. Because we make life easier for millions of people around the world, Edmark will continue shaping the journey of Edmarkers and create a brighter future for the next generation.
Oh, wasn't that a fantastic video? It told us volume about who we are, what we are, and what we do. You know, the story of Edmark and the story of Sam it's really, really a very touching story. Like I said, we don't just build opportunities, but we build communities and we bring the world together as one. We are borderless. And I want everyone today to sit back, enjoy the opportunities that we're going to present to you, tell you about our products. And I also promise you, if you stay back to the later part of the program today, you're definitely going to hear from Sam himself. You know, the man with the mission, the man with the smile, and the man with that vivacious energy. But then, of course, right, with any business, the people are also important. And I just want to tell you, over our years of growth, the transformation can only be better because we collaborate within organizations, we have personalizations and of customers' engagement, higher employee innovation and productivity. But more accurately, we have data. We have the data. That's why I told you we have a team at Edmark Industries that does R&D fantastically. But we also have a person here who's actually been very instrumental in the change that we're seeing over the last couple of years. Now, he is none other than my colleague, my family, my brother in arms, and our very own Chief Growth Officer and digital guru himself, Carl Cardoza. But I can only do him so much. So I'm going to let him tell you his story and what the opportunities are today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vanita, and it's been a pleasure speaking to all of you. Thank you once again being here. But off to you, Carl. This is your story now.
My name is Carl Cardoza. I'm the Chief Growth Officer here at Edmark.
Tie in with your mission, your why.
I'm going to help you learn some strategies and tactics. Outstanding morning to everyone, and welcome to the Edmark Kuala Lumpur pre-launch webinar. For those of you who are in Malaysia, you'd be asking yourself, why am I wishing everyone an outstanding morning when it's actually evening? Well, it is a custom here at Edmark because one of our cultures is that we always greet someone with an outstanding morning because somewhere in the world, it is morning. And we always want to inspire people to just have an outstanding day ahead. So my name is Carl Cardoza. I will be your presenter for the next couple of minutes. And before anything, my three promises to you is that I'm going to do my best to deliver as much value as I can to you guys. Number two, I'm not going to be boring. So I am totally against boring presentations. And number three is that I also want to get to know everyone here. So please, in the comment section, please tell me where are you from, and we can get this presentation on the way. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen in the meantime, and let me just get the chat box out here. So welcome Fu Ming from Penang. We got Marie Richard from Cameroon. Welcome, welcome. Who else, guys? Please let this be a conversation because, honestly, I find presentations quite boring. So I'm going to try my best to be as lively as I can, yet not too obnoxious. Okay. So greetings, Lionel from the United States. We've got Rina from South Africa, Rideski from Canada. We've got Gail from France. Bonjour to you. Olivia from Canada. Jackson Hugh from KL. Nori Syed from Selangor. Merlin from Yaoundé, Cameroon. Amazing. Can you just imagine 3 to 4 years ago, there is very, very little chance that we can have so many people from all around the world gathered in one room. In fact, we have just, I think, about 43 people here today. So welcome, my friends. My name is Carl Cardoza, and please allow me to have 1 minute to introduce myself so that it doesn't get weird, because it's kind of weird that you're listening to me talk and you don't know me, for those of you who don't. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm a proud husband and a father of three. I am 40 years old. I just celebrated my 40th birthday in lockdown here in Malaysia about 2 weeks ago. And the thing with me is, guys, I have a superhuman ability. Digital marketing is, guys, that is my superpower. Over the last 12 years, I've been a digital marketer, and I've been blessed to have my work win multiple awards locally here in Malaysia, around Asia, and even nominated for international awards. But I'm more proud of the over 200 brands that I've helped over this decade, and thousands of everyday entrepreneurs to really kind of figure out how to use things like the internet and Zoom and Facebook to grow a business, to grow an income, to do something that leverages technology. And back in 2019, I actually I met up with our founder, Sir Sam, through his son. So his son actually attended one of my workshops, which I was teaching. And from there, we started chatting. And next thing you know, we're having dinner with Sam. And a dinner that supposedly was going to be about an hour or two lasted until 2 in the morning, a good 5-6 hours. A couple of months later, Sam invited me over to Nigeria. For those of you who saw the video earlier, you saw the podium in Nigeria, a really cool place. So invited me over there to work on one of the projects, which was EdFood, Edmark's food delivery platform, and also to really have a look and see what this Malaysian brand is doing in over 30 countries. And going to Nigeria for the first time, it's quite scary, because you don't really know the person. They're bringing you to all the way across the world to Africa, right? People's got guns and all, so it's really, really scary. But the moment I got into the Edmark building and I met with all the Edmarkers down there, my friends, in my whole entire life, I have never been so welcomed. It is a culture that I hope a lot of you get to discover along your journey, because it's really, really hard to find a group of people that are this amazing. And one of the things that really inspired me was that this is a company that truly is on a mission to help people succeed. We're not a flashy company. We're not a company that is focused on other things. We are very, very people driven. And I saw what one man's vision had turned into and impacted over 1 million lives from around the world and growing. And in basically last year April, I officially got on board, and since then, guys, we've been growing the company. We've been like really getting everything running and working amazingly, and now we're here to actually launch Malaysia. So that's kind of my 1 minute story that expanded into about 3.5 minutes. And that's my why, guys. I'm really honored to be in a role where our work gets to help people succeed. And so for some of you here, you know, you were maybe invited, or maybe you are already an ad marker and you're coming to join the Malaysian launch to grow down here as well. But for some of you, you're here to have a look. That's cool. No problem. Looking is absolutely free. For some of you here, you're here to support a friend, maybe learn a little bit more about this company, seeing that how you just heard quite an amazing story from a Malaysian company. And for some of you, you're looking for an opportunity. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm a guy who really, really keeps his eye open for good opportunities. And one thing for sure that I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that there is opportunity in every pandemic if we look close enough. Because when this whole COVID-19 thing hit, not every business went down. The direct selling industry went up, right? The food delivery business went up. Home improvements went up. So when the market shifts, just because it's a pandemic, it doesn't mean that there is no opportunity. But what we need to do is look close enough to find it. Okay. And if we look closely, what you're going to find is the state of the world today. People are falling sick. I've just heard my dad's stepdaughter's husband's mother or something like that just recently passed away from COVID. And in fact, yesterday, I think it was 300 deaths in one day, guys. So people are falling sick. Number two, the pandemic is hitting the economy. Now, yes, I did say some markets go up, some go down, but essentially it is hitting, and it's hitting the Malaysian economy quite bad. This has caused more people today to seek for more income streams, right? There's actually a couple of videos that you can watch on YouTube, on how to create 7 income streams. And one of the income streams that we always should focus on is things on passive income as well, right? But the thing here is, if you think about it, 5 years ago, the cost of a chicken rice maybe $5-6. But today in KL, you would pay 8, 10, 12. I even have $15 chicken rice before. Luckily, it was good, so I didn't complain. But one thing is for sure, and you see this in the newspapers, you see this everywhere, which is that most people cannot afford to retire. Almost 72% of the average Malaysian who retires with EPF end up going back to work or having to be dependent on their kids. And that's in 3 years only, right? Because everybody knows, the moment you retire, EPF come out, suddenly the children want to get married, somebody wants to do a PhD, There'll be big hits there. And I don't know about you guys, but I think people are tired. People are tired of being suppressed. People are tired of living within the lines, and people are looking for an opportunity. Okay. So, here, ladies and gentlemen, from Malaysia, this company has grown to over 28 countries and impacted millions of people around the world. And in this presentation, you're going to see how we're going to help you in health, wealth, and total well-being. But I want to make sure that we are in the right place. Okay. So, believe me or not, that there are people, even though economic is like as such, even though the pandemic is hitting, they're not looking for an opportunity. So I just want to make sure, right? How many people here, everyone here, wouldn't mind an extra paycheck? Gaji one, extra a bit one as well. So two, right? Who here wouldn't like to have better health? You prefer to get sick. Just let it be, don't worry. There are. And who here would not like to achieve total well-being? Right? Having more peace of mind and being able to really live life on your terms. For me, one of the things that gives me great peace of mind is that my bills are often paid 1 month in advance. So I purposely keep the money aside for next month, even though I don't pay it. Right? So I see everyone commenting. Great. I now know that we're in the right place. Okay. So let's go on. Oops, sorry. Let me go back. So essentially, right, it's a very simple concept of what we are. First thing first is that we are a people company. Okay. Our mission is people helping people succeed in health, wealth, and total well-being. And so if you are not the kind of person that likes helping others, then I can tell you for sure that you're in the wrong place. Because together, everyone can achieve more. Okay. Now, Edmark, we produce our own products right here in Kuala Lumpur, or Puchong actually, in our factory. And instead of going through the normal distribution route, put our products in Speed Mart and Guardian, and everyone pays multiple increments. And at the end, the product becomes so expensive. Well, we take all of that and give it to everyday people in the form of 9 great bonuses. And as a distributor of Edmark, you get to enjoy up to 71% total payout. Okay. And this is the direct selling business model. And just to make sure that everyone has peace of mind, we are registered with all the direct selling associations. And for those of you who are in network marketing, you'll be saying, why haven't I heard about Edmark here in Malaysia? Me neither. I did not hear about the name. Is because the seeds of Edmark were planted overseas. And now we're coming back to grow it here. And also, I want to highlight, speaking of certifications, guys, all our products, our factory, the certifications, check. And it's also halal. So everyone in Malaysia can enjoy it. And my favorite part is that compared to a lot of companies out there, Edmark products, guys, are high quality and affordable. I kid you not. It is affordable. It is no different compared to what you're going to buy on the shelf, but you're going to get better quality. And I'll just share with you a couple of our product line. One of the products that I personally take every day is liquid chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, that stuff we learned back in school, the greens inside the plants and the trees. Well, what we do is we extract those greens and basically goes through our factory and it does its things and it comes out as Splina liquid chlorophyll. very high grade chlorophyll. And 1 tablespoon, my friends, is the equivalent of almost a kilo of vegetable consumption. Okay. So the greens are really important. And especially if you got kids, oh my God, trying to get kids to eat one vegetable as though you're pouring Clorox bleach down their throat. I have seen kids cry and yell and all. So what you do, put it in a glass of water, drink it. It is great alkaline provider. Helps with your digestive system. It helps your body heal. In fact, I use it on my face. Help my pimples go down. Tons of uses. My favorite product by far. Okay, but if you ask the ladies will tell you it's our beauty pack. It's a combination of a bio elixir, which is a soy-based drink that helps you regulate your hormones and also reverse aging. Very interesting, guys. We also got Bubble C, which is our vitamin C drink, high quality vitamin C. We also got the co-collagen, which is our collagen drink as well. And we have got tons of testimonials from ladies who are on the beauty pack. In fact, my personal friend, Jessica Diamonds, who is in Nigeria, at the age of 44, she had triplets and she was on the products and she went through the whole thing. And wow, I tell you, this woman who is so happens our ad marker of the year as well. Amazing person, and I hope you get to meet her soon. Okay. We have got a range of lifestyle beverages, coffees. Everybody loves coffee. Now you can make the decision to have one of two kinds of coffee: the unhealthy coffee or healthy coffee, right? I would choose healthy coffee. My favorite is the Cafe 73, which is Ganoderma based. It's a mushroom that has all sorts of incredible healing powers and really helps with your overall health. We've got Troika, which is a turbo boost if you're looking for that. Ginseng, Tongkat Ali, and Ganoderma as well. We got Power Black for those who like a good espresso. Our red bubble tea is amazing as well and has lots of good antioxidant properties. We also have got Spyro, our Ranger soup, and the N4S, which is our sugar replacement. And not only that, a couple of other chlorophyll-based products. We've got chlorophyll soaps, chlorophyll toothpaste, and also breath mints. And for those of you who are looking for toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride, and also will help with bleeding gums, this is the toothpaste for you, right? Now, the beautiful part about Edmark is that our products work together. And one of the packages that we have is our P4 Healthy Slimming program that consists of step 1, detox. That is Shake Off, which is a fiber drink. And oh my God, I am not joking, you guys. You have it at night, you wake up in the morning, watch yourself go, right? But if you do the full week detox, I am not joking you, some really scary things are going to come out. It is by far the only detox drink that I have tried where I could actually see results. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a bit gross, but yeah, could see results. So the first step is detox. Second step is burn fat. Now, we have got the MRT complex, which is a meal replacement drink that you take at night, helps you feel full, gets your full meals minus the calories, and also helps you burn fat as well. Next step is having our splina. So keep drinking the splina. It will help you in terms of balancing, because a lot of us live very acidic lives, a lot of acidic food. So this will help balance that out. And we rejuvenate with the Edmark ginseng coffee and red yeast coffee as well. And the red yeast coffee is really, really good for cholesterol. Okay, so for those of you who got cholesterol issues, get yourself a couple of boxes of that. And guys, while we do have thousands and thousands of testimonials of people losing massive weight, in fact, when I went on the P4 back in February, so in 2 months, I lost a total of almost 6 or 7 kilos. And then unfortunately, I had a very bad knee injury and then went for an operation. So 3 months later, so I'm ready to do session 2 as well. But this really is a very effective program for those of you who are looking to shed a few pounds. Now, as you can see, all the products here are really effective, high quality, and most of all, affordable. The Splina is just about, I think, 108 ringgit or so, and lasts you almost a month. You can get the prices from the person that invited you. But essentially, as distributors, as we move products and we start moving the Edmark business, the company is going to pay you. And I'm not talking about 40 cents, 50 cents, and all of that. The company will actually provide you almost a revenue sharing kind of business model where you get to partner with us and enjoy 9 great bonuses with a total payout of 71%. Very quickly, just to take you through, retail profit is basically, let's say, if you go to your mom's house and you show her the Splina and she wants a bottle, well, basically you make 25% out of that, which is about 25 ringgit or so, right? When you accumulate your sales, you unlock the performance bonus, which is 20%. When you achieve a manager, which is a certain level of sales that you need to do, you unlock another 14%. Achievement bonus, 3%. Leadership bonus, that's when you start building your team, 25%. Traveling fund, so every year 2% will be put in a traveling fund, and we have got trips every year except for last year. Thank you, COVID-19. Thank you very much for canceling our trip last year. So one of the coolest things, year-end bonus, so 2% for year-end bonus. And we even got a car fund at 3% and a house fund at 2%. Okay. Now this 3 and 2% is actually a revenue sharing model with the company. So it's not just based on your personal effort, but the entire company as well. And that is why so many Edmarkers have taken home not 1, not 2, not 3, but even until 5 cars. 5 cars. I don't even have 5 cars. Okay, but that's my good friend Kenneth Lumapas. Hope you get to meet him as well. We've got a ton of real life people, and my friends, these are not just pictures of some people who came and went and all of that. We are friends. We hang out together. We do online stuff together. So it's really, really important that you understand that this is more than just a business. It is also a community. And a lot of people in our community have even gotten houses, not 1, not 2, 3 houses or so, God, right? And these are not company houses. These are houses that you own. Now, I don't know about you, but can you name me one industry where if you put in the work, they're going to give you a car and a house? I don't know. I can't even think of one. Not one. You might get a company car and a company house, but that's about it. Anybody? Let me just see the chat box. Let's see if anyone can give me one industry where you get a free car and a free house. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. But then not only cars and houses, how about travel? In fact, this year, we hopefully with the vaccination and all, we'll be able to do it, but we're actually going to Dubai in November. And so every year we've taken our outstanding Edmarkers around the world to Dubai, here to Malaysia, to the States, to Hong Kong. Guys, again, it's more than just a business. And imagine if every day you just put 1 brick. At the end of this journey, when you have 2, 3, 4, 5 cars, 2, 3 houses, a 4, 5, 6-figure income, and let's say life ends, right? All of us going to go one day. All of us are going to go one day. Don't worry about your business, because your next of kin will inherit all your work, your legacy, and build on it. Do you see how powerful this simple concept is? Right? And the best part is the people. The people. Okay. So the big question is, how much? Well, the thing is, we are a people company. Affordable products, high quality. And really, to get started, you can become a distributor for just 113 ringgit. You're like, what? 113 bucks. Now, please, guys, I want you to keep your wallet, because today we're not like accepting any money. We're not accepting any cash. Nothing, zero, okay? Again, this is just a pre-launch. You guys are the first to get word of this that is happening. So at 113 ringgit, you have a business in a box. But my suggestion is to at least start with the regular distributor kit, because when you buy a handful of products, the 113 ringgit kit comes free. Okay, so it's only a difference of 120 ringgit, and you get so much of products. You get one spleener, one red yeast coffee, one ginseng coffee, a couple of packets of shake off, the tumbler, the starter kit, 250 bucks. Anyone has that. For those of you who want to go for our healthy slimming program, hey, join me in the next one. 618, that comes with 2 boxes of MRT, which is good for the whole month. 1 bottle of spleener, that is good for the whole month. The shake off as well, we've got a way how to take it. You got the Hawaiian spirulina as well. We didn't talk about that, but that's something that's amazing. Ginseng coffee and red yeast coffee, and that's 618. Or for me, the best way, if you really want to do an Edmark business, is to go all in, because that has the best amount of value, almost 40% discount, and you get the best of all the products put together, a good majority of them, enough for you to push and enough for you to consume. But today, ladies and gentlemen, again, right? If you come in with the distributor kit, it's 113. But if you come in with products, the kit is free. Get what I'm saying? All right. And the best part is that because this is a pre-launch, you don't have to pay anything first. You can start building your business, preparing, and then on the first week of October, all your network can put in their orders, can put in their product registrations, and boom, you can unlock all 71%. Bill first, pay nothing until October 1st. We want to give you a chance to build. When we say we're giving back, we're literally giving back. We're not taking anything from anyone here today. Okay, so here's the thing. The smartest business minds and entrepreneurs plan their income goals first and then go and achieve it. And so if you just position, a couple of distributors under you and start building your network, my friends, easily 10, 20, 30. For those of you who are on fire, 100K, who knows, okay? But let me just explain how it works so that you guys get a good understanding. The first thing here, for those of you who would like to join us in this pre-launch, you just need to sign up for a pre-launch account, okay? once you do that, the next thing you need to do, who are the people that you want to help succeed in health, wealth, and total well-being? Those are the people that you invite to the next call, which will be next Tuesday. I'll share with you the dates after this, okay? And then when they attend the call, I will do all the work, all the telling, all the selling, and everything for you. You sit back, enjoy, dance a little bit, listen a little bit, and then basically what you do is you share your link to the person that you invited. They register account, and vice versa. Everything goes until the first week of October. Everyone puts in their pack. Okay, it's a really simple concept. So the first thing is, for those of you here who are invited, you need to request for your inviters link. Now, let me just show you real quick. I think I can share. No, it's not Q&A time. Just 1 second. I'm gonna, for all of those who are actually on the launch as well, I'm gonna show you exactly like what's going
this from our dear coach, Mr. Carcadoza. So while we are waiting, okay, continue.
Yep, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Did the internet go off? Really?
Yeah, just for a few seconds.
Oh, thank
All
God.
right.
All right. So this is the system that we have. This is a part of the system. And basically, the person that invited you just needs to copy this link and send it to you. And what you need to do, let me just go to that link so I can show you. All right. So basically what they need to do is very simple. Fill in your name, your phone number, address, email address, which country are you from? Are you an Edmark distributor? So I know some of you are, and you want to join the launch, that's great. So if you are an Edmark distributor, just click yes, and then put in your EDA number, and then sign up. Okay, so for those of you who are not Edmarkers, then you just click no, and basically your referrals code will be automatically put in there. Now, if you don't have a referral code, don't worry. All you need to do is you just come to the page and you can sign up without a referral code if you were not invited by anyone, but still want to participate in the launch. Okay, so very simple system, but yet very effective. And for those of you who are already in the launch, please log in after this, and you will actually see a WhatsApp group that we created so that we can keep you notified on all the webinars that are happening. So if you click that, you're going to go into our Malaysian WhatsApp pre-launch group. So very, very simple stuff, right? Again, if you don't have a referral, that means nobody invited you, you just stumbled here. You can click the link in the chat box that you see right here, mypspro.com/Malaysia_launch_sign up. But if you were invited, then get the link from the person that invited you, okay? So that you can sign up and you guys can be coded together. And then on October 1st, guys, move in, get your products, and start your journey. Amazing opportunity. So I do believe that some of you might have some Q&As. So let me bring back Amar to handle some Q&As. If you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to let us know in the comment section. All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carl. Thank you for your sharing. And also, thank you, Miss Vanita, for the introduction for Edmark International. Of course, for those who join us, who just joined us for today, please put in the comment section, tell me where are you from and how are you and who invited you here, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, as you heard, we have the opportunity, we come back to Malaysia and we want you to be part of our footprint here in Malaysia. So of course, at this moment, we will open the floor to the for your questions. We're having our questions and answer portions. So please tell me, this is your chance to tell to ask any question that you like, any concern about our pre-launch, about our launching later on. So our coach here will be happy to help you for the questions. All right. So while we are waiting for your question, keep your questions and keep typing your message. I'm sure you keep on telling, you're trying to chat right now. Okay, so while we are waiting, of course, I would like to introduce myself. Who is this host? Who is this handsome host, Mr. Amar? Okay, my name is Amar. I'm from Malaysia. Okay, I'm staying here right now. I'm live in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. I'm sure we have from Sabah here. If you are from Sabah, shout out to all of you. Please say hi. And for those who are from international, welcome, welcome, welcome. So my name is Amar. I'm a 29 years old. Although I look younger, I know that. So I'm a 29 years old. I'm married, and I joined Edmark for ninth year right now. It's my ninth year. I start to join Edmark as a staff, a marketing staff, on 2012. So let me tell you, and I will share you one of my stories. Okay, one of my experience as an Edmark staff. So are you excited? Are you want to know about me? Oh no, yeah, hi, I'm from Norris Said. Norris Said is actually my mom, so she said I'm handsome. Okay, so one of my experience I will tell you. The last place that I was posting it was in Yemen, Edmark, Yemen, 2009. All right. So if you remember, on 2009 we have on month of March they starting to have the total lockdown in the whole world. Starting to implement the total lockdown. So, but before that, sent to Yemen. Actually, the original plan is for 2 weeks. All right. So the original plan for me going to Yemen to train the staff and for 2 weeks only and come back to Saudi. That time I'm posting in Saudi. Okay, so when I was in Saudi, I heard a lot about Yemen, but as a Malaysian, we pantang di cabar. If you know what is pantang di cabar, we like when there is a challenges, we like to go for it. So I'm one of it as a Malaysian. We love the challenges. So I go for posting in Yemen. Instead of 2 weeks, I stuck there for 1 year in Yemen. I will tell you the bigger picture what is from Yemen, what we have in Yemen. Actually, Yemen for the past 5 years there is a civil war. If you're familiar, I think they didn't post it in social media and everything because in Yemen itself, the internet connection was quite limited. The highest internet connection that they have is 4G. 4G. That is only small part of the country, and most of the part there is 3G is the fastest internet connection. 3G and it's also so expensive. That's why Malaysian, we are from Malaysia. We have the fastest internet, one of the fastest internet in the whole world. We have 5G connections and everything. So
Ici en
essentially,
Malaisie et essentiellement, je suis chanceux en tant que Malaisien.
country having a war. So when I come back, of course, I'm relieved because when I was in Yemen, I even experienced the remittance in the shop for the remittance when you get money from international from other country, you're getting money, but there is a time they will close it. Everything closed. The airport closed, the remittance closed because sometimes there is a rally, there is a warning for the bomb when it's about to hit, so people can have time to run away, something like this. So when when the remittance off, when the remittance close, where do I get my money? Because I have to spend because you have to you eat, you have to eat, you have to for the expenses of your the accommodations and everything. It's quite hard. Time was in Yemen, but guys, I'm telling you one of the things special in Yemen. In Yemen, the people in Yemen itself, they're having their own local businessmen. It's like business is everything to them. They love to on hands involved in any business. If you tell about business, about selling everything, Yemen is one of the country in Middle East. They are one of the top seller. Okay, in Yemen, I tell you one thing. Once I arrived in Yemen, receiving our 40 footer or I think it's 20 footer container of products. Okay, we receive the products, and normally in any Edmark branch, especially when I was in Dubai, normally that one container will at least the fastest is 6 months and maybe up to 1 year to finish the product. But in Yemen, because the people have no other things to do, there is no job, no anything for in that matter. They're forced to buy our product. They buy a lot and they sell a lot, and they're getting their like a retail profit. There's nothing to do. Some of them just stay in the house because there's no work opportunity and everything. What happened is the container, our products, we finish only for 3 months. 3 months, the product finished, and after 3 months, I don't know what to do in the office. And then people will ask, "Where's the product? Where's the product?" And that time was having a total lockdown. 3 months, product finish. I come to the office and I stop. I tell them as of now there is no product. Please don't tell me. Please don't ask me where's the product right now because it takes time for the next shipment to come. So as you can see, we are lucky in Malaysia. If you are from Malaysia, say hi. If you are from Malaysia, chat in the comment box below. Tell me if you're from Malaysia. We are so lucky. Because why? We have our own factory in Selangor, in Puchong. We will never experience this kind of thing that run out of products, right? You will never have the experience to, keep on asking and waiting, where's the product and everything. But in Malaysia, of course, you can just directly go to the office and directly ask where's the product and purchase everything. Somehow we even cater other country like Canada, from United States, and sometimes from Egypt. So we are lucky Malaysian to have our own factory in Malaysia. All right. So now, of course, that's enough from me. To cut the story short,
Hi, Amar. I
yes.
just got one question to answer that I saw
Okay,
here
okay.
by Madam Bernice. So Madam Bernice has two questions actually. Number one, can we get the recording of this? Yes, it will be posted up, and I'll show you how to get it. So basically, once you sign up with the system that you see, this is of course if you are a paid member, we got to upgrade for the system for you. But if you just go to Malaysia launch, we'll be posting up the video in the video section here. As you can see, we got the Edmark story and the Jerusalem dance, and the replay will be posted up right after this. So that's in the video section. And then here is your referral link, right? All you need to do is click copy and then send it via WhatsApp or send it via Messenger, send it to the person that is interested to register. And the next webinar details will be posted up right after this, as soon as we create the registration page for the next one. So I hope this helps, Madam Bernice, and feel free to reach out to me if you need more assistance. Thanks, Amar. Back to you.
Okay, so right now I would like to just read some of the chat that we have. It's on fire. So we have from Saad Bella. He said, Yes. Oh, I'm not sure which part of it, but she said yes. And we have from Marie Richard. He said, "Hello, handsome Amar." Ay, wow. Thank you very much. Hello, Mao. Hello to you. And of course, before that, I would like to acknowledge that as of now, we already have our co-host interpreter. We have Miss Lydia interpreting for Arabic, and Miss Marie, she's interpreter translation on the French. Okay, so now we have French and Arabic. For those who don't understand, please, if you go to the your screen, there is an interpretation button down there. When you click that, there is options which language that you want. If you want English, it will be the main one that I'm talking right now. If you need in Arabic, you can click the Arabic one. If you need in French, you can click on the French one. All right. So more comments, more comments. Priza Fahmi, he said, Amar, boleh bah kalah kau? Ay, wow. He speak in Sabah language. Okay. Some of the questions, I think it's questions, but it was in French. So I'm not even trying to to read that. I'm sorry, ma'am. We have the recording. We will get back to you on that questions in French. All right. So we have also from Miss Bernice. Okay, Miss Bernice have the questions already answered. What else? What else? Give your WhatsApp number. I that is from Sir Sam. Okay. Hi from Fahmi. Hi. All right. So I think that is all from her. Hi for so I think it's from Sir Sam. Okay. So right now, as we promised, guys, I would like to introduce and welcome our chairman and founder of Edmark International Group of Companies, the man of the moment, the legend. Let us welcome with applause Mr. Sam Low.
Wow. An outstanding morning to every one of you here, my good friends, guests, and Edmarkers all over. Especially, I can also see some of my dear friends here on the screen. I just like to mention a few, if you don't mind. Of course, I have here Mr. Fahmi. Fahmi, good to see you. Wow. One thing is, you are a man of many faces. Today, I really see you are a swagger, man. You are a rocker. I like that. Give it up. I also like to mention my dear friend, my schoolmate, my hiking kaki, Mr. Fu Chot Ming from Penang. Every time when I go back to Penang, he is the one who organized all my hiking trip for me. Thank you, Chot Ming. I also have here my two wonderful friends again from Penang, Lim Bak Hui and Yong Yi Seong, who we have gone a long way, probably I think about 30-40 years. From the days of the first direct selling company in Malaysia, 40s, I've also learned a lot of things from both of them. And today, I really like to take this opportunity again to thank you for all your support all these years. I also have here Jackson Hill. Also, he is actually my wife's my wife's brother, elder son, Jackson. Nice to see you here. I also see many, even a guest all the way from USA, Ken Feck, who is a guest of Nina from Canada. Welcome, welcome. And of course, welcome to every one of you here. I really, really like to say a very, very big thank you, because among so many people outside that is, distracted with so many distractions and worries and gossip, you choose to be here today. That means you are the rare group of people that really are very, very serious about your life and your future. My name is Sam Low. I am the founder and the CEO and chairman of Edmark Group of Companies. And, one of the things about us is we are always start with our program with just an acknowledgement to, I call it my big boss. Okay, so if you don't mind, you like to join me, it's okay. If you don't want to do anything, it's still okay. But for all of those who are Edmarkers, who are used to what we are doing every time when we start an event, let us give an Edmark International clap to our mighty creator. Okay, are all of you ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Edmark International.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. Welcome, and welcome. Today is really a very auspicious day. For your information, next 3 days, our Chinese belief is the ghost month. So my Sifu told us that we must commence all our auspicious occasion today. In fact, today, we just have actually our soft grand opening of Edmark City in Nigeria, which I will share with you later. And also, we have also launched our Facebook ad on our this Shopify platform on our Edmark Live Mall. And of course, today we also have our pre-launch opening here in Edmark Kuala Lumpur. Okay, so now some of you may be also wondering, how come Edmark has been going around all over the world, and Edmark, it's like not many people really know about Edmark, even the brand Edmark. I just give you a bit of information. If you go to Philippines, honestly, I'm not here to brag, but if you were to go and ask for going to Edmark building in Cubao, most probably the taxi driver or even the Grab driver would know how to take you there. Okay, before that, nobody knows, but I can tell you today, it is really a household name over there. If you go to major shopping malls like SM, which is called Schumann, you will see our brand over there. Okay, even in Africa, we are quite a name to be reckoned with. But you may be wondering, how come nobody knows about Edmark here? Okay, so let me allow me just to share a little bit of where we actually come from and why we are into this MLM business and why we are coming back to relaunch here in Malaysia. I'm sure you all like to know, right? Okay, to cut it short, it was in 1984 that in Malaysia, we actually suffered one of the greatest recession. And that was actually during the time of Dr. Mahathir. In fact, he just became the prime minister. And at that time, even UMNO was declared they deregistered UMNO. And that was one of the blackest time in Malaysia. And we were doing some business with the economy group. And from what I hear, they're going to go bankrupt. So what I did was I just take 2 bags and go to Brunei. I got one good friend there in Brunei. And I took this the so-called video cleaner that I got a friend who stop the business because of the recession, and I got it very, very cheap from him. Just imagine one bottle he only sold me at 1 ringgit and 50 cents. His cost is at $3, 3 ringgit. So I sent it over to Brunei, and I myself were actually hands-on selling it, and I was selling it for 18 Brunei dollars. You just imagine how big is the profit margin. And one day, by me selling myself, I was able to sell hundreds of bottles. I don't know, I cannot even count how much we actually make. But within 9 months, you know what? We were able to save some money to even come back to KL to buy a new house. You know, my wife, Hema, we promised ourselves that before we get married, we need to get our house before we get married. Just imagine how crazy we are. So we actually achieved it, and we did it. Then we went also to Sabah, and then later you see, one of the things about going abroad and facing the fear. Of course, initially I was fearful, but you will find that once you face the fear, you actually are wide open for opportunities. You meet new people, you meet new markets, you see different things, you learn a lot of things, you meet a lot of different people. And one of the people that I met along the way is this guy. He's from Thailand. He says, why don't you go to Middle East with your product? You're sure going to sell a lot. So one of the products that we actually manufactured at that time is called a rolling ruler. You know, it is a plastic ruler with 2 wheels, and you have holes in between, and you can draw vertical lines, parallel lines. And we were actually selling it in the shopping malls before. And then when I took it over to the Middle East, I tell you, people were just throwing money at me. Really, literally throwing money at me. And the plastic ruler, one set, I was able to sell 50 ringgit. Just imagine, 50 ringgit is equivalent to 50 Saudi riyals. You know, at that time it was quite equivalent. So it's thousands of times profit, you know. And wow, so that was really the good old days of the Middle East. And I also noticed that there were many of my customers were Filipinos. So, wow, they buy in cartons. So I was wondering, wow, these people, very rich, they buy in cartons, you know. But later I found that they are very similar with us because they buy it for the gift. When they go back, you know, Filipinos, they're all over the world. We call it OFW, or Overseas Foreign Workers. So when they go back, they buy a lot of gifts. You know, everybody they need, they give gifts. That's why one of the things that when they went overseas, when they come back, they are broke because everything was spent. They call it pasalubong. So, but it was in the year 1991 that I had this chance to go to Philippines, and I did not know anybody in Philippines. Okay, I just take my 2 bags, went over there. I just only want to challenge myself that if given a chance to a new country where I do not know anybody, but with sheer persistence, hard work, honesty, and with these 2 concepts, sharing and caring, I want to test and see how far it can go. But fortunately, I'm very blessed and lucky. I meet good people like Joey, and we call it the TTG, the think tank group, you know. And we succeeded actually to build a 6-story building. In 1999, we actually, the building is still there, of course, and we were actually the first MLM company in Philippines at that time that have its own building. And we are very proud about it. Yeah. So in 1999, but that time we still did not enter into MLM first. We were still doing the live demo things, you know, like, and one of the product which I actually invented is a super slicer. So we actually launched it in the malls over there, and we were quite successful until we are able to build a 6-story building there. And then in 1999, and then later we decided, wow, this sharing and caring concept really is very powerful. So what type of business we can, you know, do so that we are able to reach out to more people basing on this concept. And that's how I rediscover again direct selling, MLM. And that's how Edmark Philippines was born in 1999. And after a few years in Philippines, we branch out to UAE, to Saudi, to the Middle East, like Bahrain, Kuwait, and wow, I tell you, especially in Saudi, those days, these people, 100 ringgit, 100 riyals was nothing. They just throw money at you. And I was also fortunate that because of that, that's how we ventured into Africa. And one of the things that I'm very, very fortunate is that, you know, while especially in places like Africa, one thing I really realized that I really feel so blessed and lucky to be a Malaysian. I tell you something, then only you will really understand how lucky are we to be a Malaysian, just like Amma have said, you know. We have everything here in Malaysia, I tell you. Good food, affordable price, security, cleanliness, you name it, we have it. Everything we have here. So the reason, in fact, one of the reasons why we did not really focus in Malaysia is that those days, honestly, when we actually went into international, I don't know really how to start the business here in Malaysia. Of course, we also launched our MLM business here. In fact, we are very proud that we are one of the few MLM company in Malaysia that really is legitimate. We have a direct selling license from the domestic trade. And that license is really very, very valuable today, because as you can see, the last few years, there's not many companies that actually started MLM, because the license now is getting even more difficult, but we are maintaining every year. So we were thinking, since we have this license, and you know, one of the things is we noticed that it is Malaysia, I will say 5 years ago than now is really different, you know, especially as you know, the country today, there's a lot of distractions and a lot of stress, a lot of worry, especially with this lockdown and even the economy and political situation, which I do not even want to go into that. It's something very, very complicated. But as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, we want to help to fill up this gap. We believe that we are able to bring back the business here and the systems and also the energy and the culture to help as much as possible to help people overcome their stress, their worries, and to empower them so that they are able to solve their own family problem, their income, and really having hope. Because one of the greatest need I can tell you right now in Malaysia especially is direction, is clarity, is hope. And this, I believe, we have the technology and the energy and the products, and of course, of the mindset that we are able and we are ready to come in, to come back here to serve more people and people like all of you here. To cut it short, I really want to just mention a bit of the stories, the wonderful, amazing stories that we have experienced in overseas, especially in Africa. And I tell you, that's why people say, when you are poor, it's difficult to become rich, because the stigma and the society and the people around you will really hold you back, you know. And that's why they say the rich will get richer, the poor will get poorer. But we are able and successfully able to transform a lot of lives, especially in Africa. And I'll just give you an example, a story, a real life story, and there are many of them, okay? What if you are a lady, and you know, especially in Africa, ladies are really suppressed. Ladies especially have been bullied, abused. I personally seen it with my own eyes. So there was this lady from Cameroon, very poor. She had 8 kids, and she was really broke, and she had problem with the husband, and the husband is not there for her, and not even for the children. So when she know about Edmark, what she did is she borrowed some money just to get into the package, the membership, the P4 membership. And she took it to another country called Gabon. And she was really very hungry for success because, you know, you see the light at the end of the tunnel and she doesn't want to go back empty-handed, right? So she really, really worked very hard. And within 6 months, by her own testimony, she actually became a millionaire in their own currency. They have CFA. Millionaire in their own currency. Within 6 months. And wow, and she was very empowered. But you know what? She really don't understand the business because she only know how to sell. And that product that they're selling is really very effective. So when she came back again to Cameroon, that's why she immersed herself with our training. We call it that our training that we have, we call it the Edmark education system. It's a system, a series of training program until even online, offline. You know, it's just like going to a school, and then we will have the system to be able to guide you until you actually graduate, just like a university student. And when she came back, she built her group again. And you know what? People were so jealous of her that the rumor is that she is a witch. You just imagine, she helped people, develop them, and people are jealous of her and wanting to bring her down, and they call her a witch. And the rumor spread all over. Even her downline even believed about the rumor. And they just shunned away. They avoided her. So she went broke again. And then she went to another place, rebuilt again a few times, came down, built again. But today I can tell you one thing is, because of her persistence, because of the culture that we have to support her, and also the education system, she is now a very, very successful lady, a leader, and really respected in her community. So this is one of the story. But you just imagine what will happen here in Malaysia. It will never happen, right? A witch. So this is one of the things which I can tell you, as far as Malaysians are concerned, we are very, very lucky. We have everything here. We have the systems, we have the technology, we have the environment. And I think this is really the right time for us to come back here. So as in our own small way, through all of you, we are able to make Malaysia, MLM, great again. Okay? So I also like to share with you a few pictures that I've also taken of our soft ground breaking in our Lekki project, in our Nigeria project. We are building a mixed development which is comprising of a mall, a twin tower, 20-story apartment, and with shops and all those. And this is part of it. Only today, just only a few hours ago. This is really live, what's happening here. Okay, so what I really want to tell you is that why am I showing you here? You see, even building a mall, it's not that, oh no, we want to build a mall because of the money and it's very very lucrative type of business. Oh, this project itself have gone through almost 20 years of my life. And initially people thought that I was crazy, but we have gone through, I tell you, if I were to say challenges is just a small thing, it even cost me almost my life, honestly. But because I have so much support, and of course, with the blessings of my boss up there, we're able to overcome all these challenges. And today, this is what's happening. And by God's grace, whole project, the first phase will take 2 years. And all in all will be about 5 years. And you can see an iconic project that is happening there in Nigeria. And why we are also building it is because, you see, we always believe with a good environment. Because it's just like a seed, the seed is very powerful, can grow into an icon, into an oak tree. But if it is been planted into sand, into rocks, it will never grow. But if it is planted in fertile soil, it will bloom. So one of the things which we really want to emphasize is the environment. And Malaysia, we have one of the best environment in the world. The only thing is that we only need to be empowered. We only need to feel grateful. That's why we have these 4 pillars. Gratitude. If ever you want to learn anything about this business, is gratitude, my friends. Edify. Once you are able to feel gratitude, once you are able to promote and appreciate others and appreciate everything that you have, whatever you appreciate will grow, because energy flows where you focus on. So when you focus on appreciation, when you focus on gratitude, you will notice that, I have so much. Then only you're able to share, right? Because if you don't feel grateful, you will not be able to even notice or aware that you already have. You will feel depressed. I still don't have. In fact, when you say, I don't have money and I want more money, what you're telling to the world is that, yes, I don't want money. You know, that is the mentality of lack. And that's how you also receive lack. But if you say, wow, even small little things, even a gift, small little gift, or even a smile, but people give you, thank you very much. Wow, thank you very much. That itself is enough to rekindle your abundance. Because abundance is a mentality, is a mindset of gratitude, of sharing, of giving. And when you give, when you share, you shall receive. You shall receive even love. Give love, you give more love, and then you'll be able now to really be compassionate, to really, really, truly help people. You see, people say, oh, it's easy to say, oh, give a man a fish, you only eat it for one day, and teach him to fish, you eat for the whole life. But I can tell you one thing is, if you cannot even fish yourself, how can you go and teach other people to fish? So you need to really feel grateful and compassionate to yourself first. Then only you will really go all out to help people. If not, it is just only hearsay. Lastly, I also to end it, there's 3 things I really like to share with you. Very simple one. Today, there are people who knows there's a problem. No. Today, there are people who doesn't even know there is a problem. They just go around and pretending nothing happens and avoiding and denying. And this is what most people is doing. Okay. The second group of people is that they know there's a problem, but they also know there is a solution to solve the problem. But they only talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. These people, we call it politicians. Okay? With due respect to anybody who have ambition to become a politician, you are okay. This is what you have. This is your talent. Go ahead. But the third group of people who are aware there's a problem, but also knows where to find the solution, and then able to use that solution and take into action and solve that problem. And that becomes an opportunity. Your problem solving is able to help many, many, many people. That becomes a great opportunity for you. And this third group of people is what we call entrepreneurs. So we would like to groom up, to develop more entrepreneurs here in Malaysia to make up the MLM industry. Okay? So with this, thank you very much. I'll see all of you very soon. I'm here all the time in our Edmark industries in Puchong, our factory. Feel free to drop by, and you can always contact me there. Okay? Love you all. Bye.
Wow, 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 wow. Outstanding, outstanding, outstanding sharing. Outstanding sharing from our dear chairman. Let's give him one Edmark International clap. Are you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, go! Edmark International. Oh, yes. So, of course, how lucky we are having our own chairman here telling us about how grateful we are as a Malaysian. And thank you for the sharing, Mr. Sam. And guys, we are on in our at the end of our show. Of course, I would like to introduce Mr. Carl for wrapping our event for today. Let's welcome Mr. Carl Cardoza.
Thank you, Marmar.
You're welcome.
Okay, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. My doggy here is making noise. Thank you very much for coming on. We will have our next. My gosh, this fella. Hold on, let me bring him up real quick. Otherwise, he will not stop barking.
Show us,
There you go.
Oh,
There you go. So, yeah, otherwise he will not stop barking, no joke. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next presentation, which will be coming up on the 10th of August. Let me just share my screen real quick with you guys. Okay. There you go. So 10th of August, 6 p.m. We'll be presenting again for you guys. So be sure to register your account and be sure, here you go. Yeah, take it. And ladies and gentlemen, also don't forget, we do have the WhatsApp group. Please do join the WhatsApp group for notifications on our next presentation as well. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, no more Q&A time. Thank you very much for joining us for this session. And we hope that you join us in our mission to help people succeed. So thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
thank you very much, everyone. See you on the next event. Thank you very much. Please click on the link and share to everyone.